fucking DnD. Third little episode thing, give you a little shorter. Finishing up the quest from yesterday. I am your host and DM, the titular Nick, aka Gutter Spud.
No.
We got the boys are back in town. Oh yeah, we're doing this shit. This is official. I gotta practice for the old podcast. So we are back. The boys from yesterday. Same people. No newbies this time. Back in Nomregard. Probably gonna take about 30 minutes or so. So, you guys ready?
Yep. No, you've just been sitting here for 15 minutes.
Hey, shut the you know what, Adam? Okay, so, your quest continues. You're walking down a long hallway. Your party is still females, and you're walking through, you're bleeding a little bit, you've taken some damage, you're going through these dim-lit hallways. Billy, the gnome child that is hanging, I believe, around Inferno. I think he's chilling with you. Yep. He's chilling with you guys. You guys are walking through a corridor right now, which is where you think the mimic was heading, and you are walking through this hallway, and the hallway branches in 3 directions. One leads to the left, the other will go straight, and another one will go to the right. Which way are you guys thinking?
Spec the middle one.
Go in the middle one?
Yeah.
Split up.
Okay, for now you want to split up?
I want to go left.
Okay, Inferno,
like
so... Okay, you guys... Oh, talk it out, guys.
Well, it's a mimic, guys. And what would it take, like, maybe a turn or two to get back to him? Or whoever finds the mimic?
Me and Billy got it. That's good.
Alright.
Yeah, well, yeah. Alright, bet. So you split up. So, Inferno, where are you going?
I'm going
He's
left.
going left, I'll go right, Adam goes middle.
Fuck. Okay. So, as everybody's going in their own direction, Caleb, I gotta give you a little bit of a placement for everybody else. So, Caleb, when you go right, you are faced with another crossroads. One will go left, and one will go right.
Inspect right.
Inspect right. You look down the narrow hallway to the right, and you see that it's higher up than where you were. It looks like it appears to be on a cliff ledge. You can kind of see into it a little bit, and it looks like the workshop that you were in with the other gnomes previously that were helping you with the tinker stuff and the straitjacket and all that jazz.
Okay, go left.
Okay, so you go left. Caleb. We'll go Caleb, Adam, and then Inferno. So Caleb, you go left. You're walking down this corridor, and you see 2 gigantic bronze and gold doors with crazy gnomish symbols on them. They seem to be glowing with a magical field that seems to be locking them inside.
It's a trap.
Can I inspect the room that I'm in?
Roll for perception.
I got a 15.
First dice roll of the night, baby. Oh yeah, 15. Okay, so you notice that above the door that it says Kings. Oh, who's we got an Apex. We got an Apex Legends boy. The bronze door, you see the words King's Quarters inside. The room and yourself you're in is just kind of still like, you know, it looks the same as the rest of the Nomregard tunnels you've been in. It's kind of lightly lit. It's pretty slenderish, but there's a decent amount of room inside. You can take a fight on in there and be okay.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm just gonna stay in this room for a bit and see what they come across.
Okay, keep in mind, so Adam and
we're separated, so
your characters, as of right now, do not know that Caleb has reached the King's Quarters. FYI, so don't let that influence any decisions. So Adam, you're next. Adam is walking down a hallway, and he sees a sharp turn, and he takes that sharp turn, and he sees a giant room. It's huge, and there's two very large chairs. They appear to be as thrones fit for two gnomish kings. The wall behind them is a different shade of coloration from the rest of the room. But you also notice that the entire room is filled to the brim with many gnomes, about 20 or 30 or so gnomes, all talking and gossiping. You see the gnomes from earlier from the kitchen that Caleb tried to touch, and they're all gathering. It looks like that somebody called a meeting, but you can't be sure.
I wave at them.
Adam waves at the gnomes, and they all gasp in fear and run to the back of the room, and they say, "Don't eat us, please! Please don't eat us!"
Don't eat? Wait a minute, who do you think I am?
You're the monster! You're the monster that has entered Nomergard and has made our kings retreat. We've been fending for ourselves.
Wait, you mean the Mimic? Are they afraid of the Mimic?
Oh, don't say his name!
Oh, well, if I'm saying his name, that proves that I am him. Unless if I was a good Mimic, then I'd say I wasn't him, and then I'd actually be him. But me saying
Unless
this
that
would
is
actually...
exactly what the mimic would say to make us think that you're safe.
Exactly. Who am I?
We then cut out of that scene, and we cut out of that
Talk
scene.
to the gnomes that you know.
We cut out of that scene. We cut out of that scene, and we cut over to Inferno as he's walking down the corridor with his buddy Billy.
The DM was scared.
Inferno, what do you do?
Billy.
Yeah, you and Billy.
Just keep walking.
Just keep walking.
Intriguing gameplay.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? You keep walking, and you hear some rustling ahead, and oh no, you hear some rustling ahead, and Billy hops off your shoulders and rushes forward using gnome kind of speed, so he's a little bit faster than you, so he's kind of bolting in front of you.
Yeah, like I chase after Billy, obviously.
Yeah, you obviously chase after Billy, but he runs out of sight and takes a sharp turn really fast. You hear some struggle before you enter the room.
I swear Billy is dead. You got a problem.
DM, you did not want to piss off him.
I want to go in the room.
Okay. Inferno, you enter the room and you notice that the room is stacked. You have found the treasury room, and you see that there are many gnomish currency pieces that could be worthless to the outside world, but priceless to many gnomes. You see Billy in a corner. It looks like he appears to have tripped and fell to the ground, and nothing is around him. But he also kind of bumped into a barrel, so it kind of shook.
This is what I do. I pick up Billy first. I go this is why you stay with me, young.
Caleb, shut up. He can't hear you. What'd you say, Inferno?
I pick up Billy, throw him on my shoulder, and go this is why you stay with me, young one.
Okay, new papa. Hold up. Okay, we're gonna put a pin in that little adventure. We're gonna put a pin in that scene. We're gonna put a pin in that scene. Adam, you are having some really weird, socially awkward conversations with the gnomes. Some of them are attracted by your newfound bosom and curves of your body. You start walking out of the room to try to go meet back with
I would
Caleb.
love that.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Well, what's your charisma? What's your charisma?
Charisma is 17 plus 3.
Shit, never mind. Yeah, you are loving the attention. You do not leave that room.
I like people to hug me. I need affection.
Caleb, are you walking out of the that door room?
Yeah, I'm trying to go back to where we separated.
Okay, yeah. So you're back in that little crossroads. Right now, Caleb.
Yeah, I want to regroup with Caleb as well, but a
Okay.
lot of gnomes are following me, so it's
Do I
difficult.
have a move or
They're not following you.
no?
Yeah, they're not following you. Okay, yo. So, Caleb
I'm-
and Adam, you guys can totally meet up at that crossroads again.
All right.
Okay.
Well, hey, let's go back
Caleb, what
to
did you find?
Inferno because I want to go say hi to. Oh, I found the King's Chamber.
Really? I found a bunch of horny gnomes that just wanted my lust.
Nice. Let's go see what Inferno's got.
Yeah, because he isn't back. I
Alright,
wonder
we
if he
head
got in
down.
trouble.
We head down left.
Just head down left to Inferno. You walk in the room, and you see. Inferno's just playing with the kid.
Nice.
Inspect room.
Nothing. Inspect room. Roll.
Shit. Got a 13.
You got a 13. You look around the room, and you don't see anything too suspicious. You run over to a barrel, though, that you seen a little eye on, and you just kind of fondle with it. You just kind of like shake it, and you shake it, you shake it. Huh?
I don't want to shake. God damn.
You shake it, and it's not the mimic. It's just a regular barrel. You're okay. But you did roll high enough to find, amid the clutter of the treasury, you are able to find 2 items that are helpful to you. You
The
find
other
a
treasure?
clockwork amulet and a pull of collapsing.
Hold up. Pen.
Oh.
You said clockwork amulet.
Yep.
Work. And what else? A pool of.
A pull of collapsing. You have no idea what these items are and or what they do. You just can recognize the clockwork amulet is literally just yeah. So it's
Oh,
it's
it's like Goku's pole. Okay.
sure.
Dr. Stone.
Yeah, and then the clockwork amulet is literally just is a clock on a necklace. So you don't know what they do or how you don't know what they do or how to use those powers. You just know what they are because of bum you have a sorcerer in your group. Ta-da!
Hey, you're welcome, lads.
Adams, a tad bit
Does
useful.
Billy have any special abilities or anything?
He can,
Oh, yeah,
can he, read
he
gnome?
has,
Can
special
he read
gnome
gnome
stuff.
for us? Oh my god, can he read the book
ding,
for
ding,
us?
ding, 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 ding.
Guys, I am. Oh my god.
Big happy.
What?
Look, I found all the treasure for you, and I figured out that the gnome dude can read our treasure for us. Thank you, Billy.
You, the gnome is following us because of me, so yeah, you're welcome.
I mean,
No,
I did heal
The
him.
gnome. However, there is one gripe. He's something with Inferno, and he stands up from his sitting position, and he says, "All right, here's the deal. This cunt shot me, and he's the only one that can use some of these items." He's talked about Adam.
Yeah.
So, I will teach you how to use one, and only one of these items.
That's gay, but sure.
Alright, does
Shouldn't have fucking shot the kid.
does the book include all the spells?
Wait. Let me converse with my little
The book
Billy.
has a bunch of spells, but he's only gonna tell you one.
Okay, what did you say? A pola of collapsing? I don't know what that is.
Pole of
It's a
collapsing.
Okay, well, exactly. Do you want to know how to use it? You can use that one.
But
You know,
like,
you can
how
use
do
that
you
one token.
spell it?
What else do we have?
Pole of collapsing. You have You have that. You have
Pole,
that.
like a stripper pole?
like a stripper pole, yeah.
Oh,
Pole of
pole.
collapsing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, it's like
and
Is it like a weapon?
Extendo stick.
You don't know. If you want to fucking find out more, you can use that one.
I don't know. I don't know if I can use a pole. I like my axe.
I think the pole of extend is like the
Clockwork
Goku's
amulet might
extended
be
stick.
something to do with time travel, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds cooler. Blue clockwork.
Or Adam,
Or
you
do you
can
guys
get
wanna
your magic
or-
missile.
Or Adam, do you want to learn a spell? Or actually,
know
fucking
what?
anybody can learn a spell. To be honest, magic missile is I think universal. Actually, no.
I want to learn a spell. I want to
I
learn a
I
spell.
was about to say shit. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
Wait,
It's not. I'm sorry, I lied.
wait. Knowing Nick, it might be a really shitty spell that's not even that useful.
Well, we got a ton
I
of
do
spell.
have to roll. I do have to roll a dice to see what spell it is.
I want
Okay,
the spell of
lads.
fire.
Caleb, do you think we should do it?
For a spell, I would say the clockwork amulet, to be quite honest.
Yeah, let's use the let's do the clockwork amulet. Inferno, you can get a spell another time.
Yeah, maybe
Inferno,
you can give him enough titty milk that he'll like soften up to us.
Inferno,
I
Inferno,
was
I'll
really
give you my
hoping you
wand.
fucking didn't do a fucking clock. Okay, alright. So, Billy
Really?
takes the clockwork. He takes the clockwork amulet from you and he puts it around his neck, and he does some and he knows how to use it. So he does some weird gnomish symbols with his hands, and then he flashes everything in the room, and the room seems to kind of fade and close in on you. You feel the room getting tighter, the air getting squeezed out of you, and then the room expands again. You realize you're in the same room, but things are different. The door is locked now, and you are seemingly like there, but it's almost like you're not there. You can see in the corner, you can see on the pile of gold and cursed jewels of Nomergard, you can see the crossbow lady, Factor, and both of the inventors from the inventor workshop, Dabbledob and Philstip. Yeah, they're three-waying.
Okay, so Billy's mom.
Yeah, this is how Billy's made.
Oh!
Yeah, so
Thanks,
Billy's
Billy.
kind of like standing in shock, and he's like, okay, I have a confession. I don't really know how to use this. I kind of like just tamper with a little bit. I don't know what the fuck we are, how we're doing. I don't know what's going on. I'm very confused. And he
Billy,
passes out.
listen, it's okay. Oh, god damn it.
Okay, Billy.
He
I
passed
pick up
out.
Billy. Let's snuggle in my bosoms.
Alright, well, we can't let him stop having sex, or else Billy's gonna fade out of existence.
We need to leave.
Well, you're like a
The door's
wisp.
locked.
Like they don't see
Oh, we're
you.
not actually there?
Yeah, like you're there, but like you're not actually. If you're like, yeah.
Can we,
Ultimately.
can we look around for
We need it.
clues and stuff? Maybe?
Well, clues to what?
God, why are you like the fucking best D&D player ever? Thank you fucking God.
Clues for,
Okay,
like, the mimic
Caleb-
and see what happened
Yeah,
to stuff?
thank you fucking
Roll for
God.
perception
Gabe.
or what?
God damn it. Yes, please. Oh, thank you. Caleb. Smart boy.
I got a 10. Does that do anything?
Okay, do you have what's your wisdom? Do you have any pluses to your wisdom?
Wisdom. +1.
Okay, so an 11. Okay, so you are able to tell in the treasury that there's not a whole lot going on, but you are able to hear outside the door, and you hear two voices. One is a deep, kind of a deeper gnome voice, and the other one is a more high-pitched one. The deep one says something along the lines of Gerkley! No, we cannot risk Nomergard of losing its defenses and its treasures to some pathetic creature that's trying to enter our location. Just have our guards posted at the post, and we shall be completely fine. And Gerkley says, my king, listen up. Listen up, bud. Everything is going to be okay. Because we are Nomergard, and then nothing has ever happened this terrible in the Sword Coast since Neverwinter was first fallen in the First Great War. Nothing has ever come close to wiping out Nomergard ever since. And there's always foolish enough adventurers to come by and try to steal our wares. And they always come for my hat of wizardry. That fucking Talon Master Warbin Mester or whatever, I don't know. He's always wanted my hat of wizardry. He'd probably pay
Emphasis
fucking.
on that.
That's what we're here for.
He'd probably pay anything for it. Korbaz looks at him and says, "Enough, you fool. We have more important matters to discuss. People think I'm going mad over this, but I'm just trying to keep everybody safe and sound. And I will do whatever it takes. I mean whatever it takes." As he says this word, you guys are kind of in the room.
Oh my
is,
god,
getting
okay,
air
I
sucked
understand
out of
now.
you. The air is getting
So-
sucked out of you, and the room's collapsing back in, and you guys are like fading back into existence, like back to the time where you were at. The clock amulet has reset, and it did have like a gold tint. Now it has more of a gilded bronze tint.
Okay, guys, listen. Okay, so we obviously know what we're here for now. We're here for the the hat magic thing, whatever. And if we get that, remember he said that Harbin Wester will pay just about anything for that. So don't let him get it for like however much he wanted it for. Okay? So that first off, I need to write down what was it, magical hat or something?
Yeah.
The Hat of Wizardry. Let me double check on that name for you. Yes, the Hat of Wizardry.
Hat of Wizardry.
Just also context I didn't say in that dialogue, the Hat of Wizardry is basically the Nomeguard crown. Yeah, it's basically the Nomeguard crown.
Okay.
And
then what else was there? So the supposed king that is about to be killed because he's mad is the one that we need to save. He is the guy he's the smart one. He's you know, so we did good by getting one of the pies away from him. You know. Okay, so let's see. We got the room that I went to, which is obviously where the two kings are, and then the other room where all the gnomes are meeting and waiting for the kings, which I'm supposing is happening. They're waiting for the kings to get there to eat, and then, you know, the supposed crazy one is going to get killed, and that would be very, very bad.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your guys' plan?
Okay. We could go and wait in the where all the gnomes are, wait for the kings, or we could go wait outside of the door of the king's place.
Well, why would the king speak with us?
Because
we're special.
Hell, why wouldn't he? He's probably looking for adventurers like us.
All right, let's go outside the king's door.
Alright,
So you're going to the king's door?
The king's lair? Okay.
The king's door, yeah, not the throne room, but the king's door. Okay, so you guys are walking down the hallway, to the king's door, and you guys are now at like the king's door. Caleb, you filled him in on the information about the door along the way.
Yeah.
As you guys are approaching the door, though, because there are glowing gnomish runes on there, Billy is able to say, "Ah, yes, of course. These symbols mean locked from inside. Do not enter."
Would a fireball be enough to break it down?
No.
I was about to say, Caleb filling you in on everything has already told you about like the kind of force field around the door that will not make it so you can't break it down. It's basically the same force field around Harbin Westers.
Wait a minute.
Caleb. Why are we saving the king exactly?
Why are we saving him? Because one, he has the crown that we need, and two, we gotta save the gnome place from getting killed and eaten, you know, from this mimic. And plus, if we do that, we have allies.
Did anything in the time travel area tell us how to unlock the door?
No, I mean, why would we unlock it? Can't we just sit there and wait?
Or just go back to the gnomes and try to.
That's what I wanted to do at first. Just go sit with the gnomes and chill.
Like, do we go back to the gnomes try to like convince them not to?
Can we try knocking on the door?
No, thank you, fuck. Okay, you knock on the door. Thank God. Fucking really pissing me off over here, boys. You knock on the door, and you hear a crazed Corboss. "Who the fuck are you? Who are you? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Say your names now. I've told none of you gnomes to knock on my door ever again."
Is this the one that's supposedly going crazy?
Yes, sir.
Sounds like it.
Okay, hi. We are adventurers here to help you. We know what is happening.
We know what happened.
We know what is going on with the mimic and the other king gnome dude.
Yeah. Of course. I bet you're one of the shifters themselves. I have Gurkley in here. I guarantee he's the one. I know he's the one. I'm interrogating it out of him. I've glued him down and I've tied him up.
We can help you interrogate him.
I'm gonna get him out of him. My ass. You're probably more of the shifter's friends. You're gonna eat more of my gnomes. I'm not coming out of here.
We got one of your gnome friends here. His name is Billy. Inventor Lady's son. Billy, say hi.
Yeah.
Hey. Papa locking.
Billy said hi.
I'm unlocking.
But listen to us. They're planning to kill you. The gnomes are plotting to kill you.
Poison you.
Well,
Gonna poison you with food.
everybody's trying to kill me. Everybody's trying to kill me. The shifters, my own gnomes, everything's just coming down
Listen,
on me, and
we can
it's just
help
the
you.
shifter. Nothing is real. Everything is fake. Everything's fake. I might not even be my own self. My crown, my wand. Everything's crazed right now, and
He's
there's
crazy.
everything.
Kill him, take the crown.
This crown you speak of. What is it?
Nah. I bet you want to know, shifter. The hat of wizardry will never be yours.
Hat of wizard.
You have to eat me and all these gnomes to touch it in the power of Gnomerguard.
Listen, you
Listen.
crazy bat. We don't care
We understand.
about your insanity.
I'm not crazy.
You're
I'm
not
the
crazy.
only one in this goddamn
You're
place
not
that knows
crazy.
the truth.
You're protective, and we get that. We're trying to help, but you need
We're
to
trying to
realize
help
not
you.
everyone is your enemy.
We saw the mimic himself. We fought him, and he ran
Is he
this
dead?
direction.
Is it dead?
No,
Is
he's
it
not dead.
dead?
He is not
He's
dead.
Damn
low
it.
on health.
We did get a few swings on him.
I can't come out. I can't prove that my co-king Gurkley is innocent yet.
Then
I'm
help us prove it.
If he's out there, as you say he is, bring me proof. Bring me proof, or come in here and finish me and take Gurkley for yourself.
Does Adam know any sorcerer magic?
Then
But
let us in.
you're not getting through this door. Have fun finding another way in by digging through this mountain.
Yeah, we're not gonna try and break in there forcefully. Let's just try and go get proof. Also, I am looking through my spells to see
Hold
if
up,
I
what
have
did
any
he say
block-
about getting in, digging through the mountain?
Digging through the mountain or anything like that. I assure you that this is the only way in. There's no other way into our room. from
Wait a
here.
minute.
Okay, we need to go to the throne room.
He's in an hold on. He's in an enclosed room for what probably is months, right? How is he getting oxygen? There's vents somewhere.
Probably
Can we
not.
roll
Makes
to see
sense.
if we can go through vents?
There's no. Okay,
There's no vents.
sure.
Wait, is the door open right now? Like, is the door open?
Oh, it's closed. Oh, it's closed.
Very close.
Oh, I'm gonna say.
Is it open?
Alright, I'm assuming that our way in is through the throne room, or maybe even the treasure room, but I don't know, I expect that.
The treasure room is like the throne. The throne room is an adjacent room to the king's quarters.
Okay, yeah, we
The
need to go to
treasure
the
is
throne room.
Adam know
That's our
any
way in.
illusionary magic.
That's our way in, throne room. Alright, let's go there.
Okay,
Grab
you guys are
Billy and let's hop
walking.
up.
I was about to say, you guys are walking forward, and an excited Billy, trying to meet up with maybe his mother, who's in there, runs ahead. He runs ahead, and he's in the room, and he runs into the room, and he gets there before you guys, again. And as you guys are turning the corner to get into the throne room, you hear every gnome in the room scream.
It's okay, it's only us.
Okay, well that's
I
not
don't know
why
who
they
you
screamed. You turn the corner and you see all the gnomes' faces are shocked. They're frozen with fear. They look as if they've just seen a murder because, surprise, surprise, one of the gnomes is laying on the ground. Half of its face is bit off. You can see its flesh draining away at its face, blood gushing. Its skull is just completely torn. The gnome is dead.
Thank you
and
for the imagery.
You realize
The mimics.
that it's in there with
Billy.
you.
Guys, I don't want to say it, but because Billy ran ahead of us, we have to.
Alright, can
search
we talk
Billy.
to one of the gnomes and ask what happened?
Yeah, I don't want to kill Billy right off the bat. Come
We
on
don't
now.
have to kill him, but we have to search him eventually.
Can we
Let's
talk
ask
to
the
one of the
gnomes
gnomes
what
that we
happened.
know?
Oh, yeah, totally. You talked to, fuck, what was her name? Joybell, the one that you, tried to fuck.
Thanks,
Yes.
Caleb.
Hey,
She now says, "Hey there, stranger."
hi, I don't know if you
What the
recognize
hell
me, but we got gender swapped because of your
Oh, you're
cool.
that big brute with the hulking cock from earlier. I don't know why I'm starting to hear something Brandy Love, but I'm gonna do it.
Exactly, yes, that is me. What just happened?
Well, basically, as you all just walked in here, you and your little gnome boy, you all walked in, and well, that we heard a thud. Oh yeah, I forgot to say it to you. I'm sorry, guys. The corpse is like laying in front of, in between the thrones. So so she says that she saw the corpse just fall, and that was it. She didn't really get a good look at anything.
Where did
Okay,
it fall
I'm
from?
gonna make
Can we inspect to see where it fell from?
Yeah.
Okay, roll for perception. Or
Alright,
for
I'm on
I'm sorry, roll for insight.
insight. Okay.
Okay.
Rolling.
You guys.
Or
do
no,
that.
no, it's like fucking investigation. God damn it.
Rolling.
I'm sorry, I'm doing literally all this in my head.
Good job. 20.
Thank you. Fuck, what?
20. Not even joking. I'll screenshot it.
God, no, I trust you. Okay. Rolling a d20, Adam puts down his sorcerer's hood, and he closes his eyes, and he puts his hands to his head, and he just starts like kind of stroking his temple, and then he's able to picture the scene in his mind, and he sees a dark image, and it's the gnome, and he's standing there, and he's drinking keg, and then all of a sudden it appears that he got attacked from low, like lower than normal from a gnome standard, and whatever got him went up. It jumped up to get his face, and it pulled him down like off of like the hierarchy of the thrones, and it pulled him down to the ground, and that is where the chomp happened. It was so swift that the whatever it was able to do it and get away instantly.
Oh my God, was it Billy?
Yeah, I'm starting to think it was Billy.
I'm
Can we search
Inferno.
Billy's
I'm so
email?
sorry, but what's
Wait, hold
short
on.
enough?
In
Besides
defense of Billy, look, think of it. If it was there, we would have heard like a blood Kirkman scream. He just turned the corner a little bit before us. We would have heard screams and stuff like
But
that. I didn't hear the
there's about
scream.
30 or 40 gnomes in there, so it's kind of crowded, and he's short, so he probably wouldn't have seen that.
Yeah, the fact that it's very crowded and he's a small little boy.
Yeah, he probably could have gotten away with it easily, and if he didn't get away, if he's not the mimic, then he probably wouldn't have seen it, so he probably didn't obviously get scared.
We're not killing Billy.
We don't have to kill him yet. Let's just see what. Like, let's
Interrogation.
inspect him.
What are you guys talking about?
Hey, Billy.
Hi, Billy.
I grabbed
Where'd
Billy
you go, buddy? Where'd you go?
and I snuggled him against my bosom.
Can I intimidate him? Use my
Oh, yeah.
intimidation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
please
yeah.
do.
Okay, what do I
Slam your
roll?
Femininely.
Oh, yeah.
Slam your femininely like muscular.
Can I
body.
handle this situation?
Okay, I got
like
a
the way I'm coming at
10
Billy
plus
like that.
3 on my intimidation. 10, and then I get a
You,
plus 3.
you puff up your bosom as you walk forward in an intimidating walk. You walk towards Billy, and you say,
Who are you?
And did you kill this? Did you kill this poor man?
"No, of
Answer
course.
now.
I've not killed anyone in my entire life. I am Billy, for God's sakes. I am a child. You idiots shot me first. Isn't that right, Inferno?"
That is 100% true.
Inferno, you gotta
No,
stop
I
taking
don't-
his side.
I don't.
I don't
know,
even
Inferno.
speak. I forgot I don't speak.
He's mute.
Yeah,
Inferno,
but you only
this
speak to
isn't
Billy,
right.
remember? You only speak to Billy, remember?
Yeah.
This isn't right. I don't feel good about this. I really don't. Billy.
I
know
don't
what?
know. I don't.
Then prove it, Billy.
How the fuck do you want me to prove it?
I don't
Cut his
know.
arm. See if he. Wait. Check his blood. Don't mimics have a different colored blood?
They do not.
Do they have a weakness to something, like a certain, like vegetable, like garlic?
You know, let me check for you.
Like if they're afraid of something like physical,
No,
or even,
that
or
they
even
do not.
psychological.
They do not.
Damn it. There's no real way to prove if it's Billy.
Is there a way to prove that it's a mimic though?
No.
Okay,
well,
alright, I'm gonna make,
Okay,
I'm gonna
there-
go up
okay.
on top of one of the thrones, and I want
Can
to
I
declare
fuck
something.
Billy?
The only way to prove if Billy is a mimic or not is to attack Billy, but you run the risk of one-shotting him with how strong you guys are.
Well,
Okay, no.
Can I
we
unarmed
already
strike
attacked
him?
Billy.
Can I unarmed strike him?
Oh, you'd fucking plow through him though. You'd
Okay,
fucking beat his
let's
ass.
hold off on that until we're almost positive. I want to climb up onto one of the thrones and declare something.
Go ahead.
Okay, you do that. You
Okay.
do that.
What day is it, gnomes?
What the fuck?
I'm asking the gnomes, what day is it? I'm asking.
It's the 6th, the day of the 10-day.
Sixth day of the 10-day. What do you guys normally do on the 6th day of the 10-day?
Well, before our king went crazy, we used to have parties and celebrate and, celebrating goods and
Oh,
enjoy
Adam, you
drinks.
genius.
Okay, so you guys would all celebrate. So, what were you all doing in here? Panicking or celebrating?
A little bit of both. We're planning on killing our king, and, we're also a little scared. Because there's been a fucking murder.
Let me ask this now. Who was celebrating, and who specifically was panicking? Because whoever wasn't was doing something else.
Oh, we were all panicking.
But Billy was happy. Why was Billy
I
happy?
really was happy.
Billy was happy to run into a room full of gnomes, and got there before us.
Well,
Really was.
no shit, there was a fucking murder.
Alright, I'm just gonna fucking sucker punch him, Jesus.
Wait, I feel like I'm getting somewhere. Am I, Nick?
Can I sucker punch
you?
him yet?
Are you?
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
roll for initiative.
What if okay, well, you know what, Adam? What if you're doing the right thing but asking the wrong questions?
God, alright, Caleb, help me up here. Get up
Guys,
on the throne
okay,
and
we
ask
gotta
They don't
think.
like-
We gotta think. Okay,
Do gnomes have
Billy.
any type of tradition?
Billy went in before us. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, something happened before we got in there, and then we got
How
back.
long was the span of
Asked
time
some
before we got to
questions,
the room
didn't see
before he-
Billy, until we were done asking questions, and then Billy appeared. Where did Billy come from? You know, what
You're
was
not
he doing?
sure.
Did anybody see Billy enter? Did anybody see Billy
During
after he
during this
entered?
time, a scared Billy grabs Inferno's arm because like a child, like a lost child finding a mother, and tears in their eyes, terrified.
I
Like
don't
they're
give a
just
crap
like
if you have
separated
tears in
in
your
their
eyes.
worlds.
You're not getting any pity out of me. I tried to kill you like 3 minutes ago.
What'd you say,
Not getting
Inferno?
I snuggled him towards my bosom.
You snug him towards your bosom. You do that, and just then, Billy transforms into a mimic, biting you in the chest,
I knew
dealing.
it. I fucking knew it.
It sucked. I knew it immediately.
Kill it with fire. Kill it with
I
fire.
told you I
Yeah,
could have sucker
Dealing a
punched it.
critical hit of fucking 13 damage.
He's dead.
Nice.
He died. Inferno died.
Yep.
Inferno died.
Inferno's dead.
Inferno's fucking
well,
dead.
no, wait, doesn't
Inferno's
doesn't he have
fucking
armor?
dead. No.
he have armor?
I have
It's a critical
19
strike.
defense.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is
but
a
you have
crit.
12
Oh,
health,
Nick.
and he dealt 13
Nick,
Holy
damage.
fuck.
dead.
He's
Holy
fucking
shit.
dead. Holy shit,
Inferno
dude,
is
you
laying
fucking
on the
killed her.
ground and dying. Okay, he's not dead yet, but okay, Inferno is
Dying.
laying on the ground and dying.
I'm using
I
the
don't
spell
trust
of
anything right now.
Cantos.
Inferno, you need to cast a saving throw.
Kill
You
it.
need to
Kill it.
Inferno, you need to roll a d4 to see how much health you get back.
Okay,
You need to cast. Actually, no, shit. I'm sorry. You need to fucking roll a d20, and if that
Oh.
number is over 10 for your first saving throw of healing, then if the number is over 10, you roll a d4 to get health back.
Roll a d20.
Rolling.
Dang it.
7,
Fuck.
oh no. Inferno's fucking
can
dead.
Hold on, can I use
Inferno
the
is
spell?
Inferno is laying there bleeding. Adam, you can use a spell, but the mimic is transforming back into full figure as you're doing so.
I don't care, I have
Can I
time.
attack it? Can I attack it? Can I attack it as it's transforming?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, do I roll for initiative or what?
No, you're just fucking attacking at this point. There's no time.
Okay, I rolled a 12 on my d20.
Okay. Do you have any things to plus hit? Oh fuck! No, you hit him.
What?
Never mind. I'm
No, I
sorry.
hit him?
You hit him. You hit him. You hit him. Yeah, you hit him. Oh yeah, you hit him. You also notice as he transformed back into like full mimic figure, all of his cuts are still there.
So he still has minus what, 20 damage?
Precisely.
Okay. Okay, I roll my d12 now?
Yep.
Okay, I got an 8.
Okay, plus any like attack bonuses.
No, I didn't use rage, I forgot to.
Hey,
Damn, okay.
while Caleb's doing that, I'm using a potion of healing from my equipment on Inferno.
Inferno's
Okay,
dead.
do that, and then. No, he was dying, so it's okay. So it's okay.
Okay.
Okay, Inferno, you can
I'm putting you in
fucking-
a corner and you're sitting there. That's what
yeah,
you're
Inferno,
doing.
you get how much health does that give Inferno?
It doesn't say. It just says potion of healing. So I want to say
Okay,
like 5.
roll a d4 Inferno.
Alright, where's my phone? Dang it, there it
Okay,
is.
also
Done.
Caleb, you
Roll a
you did 8 damage as you are slashing your axe into the
I
mimic.
got a 4.
You say this is for everybody, and you are kind of like whirling up. You're winding up for the picture. Take 4 health back, Inferno. You're okay. Caleb is winding up, and he's winding up, and all the gnomes are kind of backing up and letting you do your thing, and you kind of charge right into him with a swing of your axe, cutting right into his gut, dealing 8 damage, slicing it out of him.
Nice.
The mimic screams in pain as all the gnomes are freaking out and yelling, and they're all yelling about how the king was right the whole entire time.
All right.
I do a 180 and I want to use a spell.
Okay,
wait,
yeah.
did Inferno roll his d4?
Yeah,
you
he's
got 4
okay.
health.
You got 4
Okay.
health back.
I want to turn away
Yeah.
from this. I don't want to see this at all.
I'm gonna
It's
use
not
magic
fucking
missile
Billy, though.
on the mimic.
Then where's
Actually,
Billy?
that's
Is it? Oh, I'm autistic. Guys, how did we not know that wasn't Billy? Because Billy was in preschool.
No, that wasn't it.
No.
That wasn't it.
that wasn't it. No, I
Weird.
didn't blow him up.
Did Billy get like switched
Anyway.
out or something? I'm confused.
I think we just.
Yeah,
I think
or did
when we
Billy
were on
just
the
not
bridge,
exist in
there was a
general?
mishap.
What'd you say, Adam?
I think on the bridge there was a mishap, and we might have gotten mixed up while we were doing something else.
You didn't have him on the bridge.
We didn't.
Oh shit.
You didn't really on the bridge.
Then where the hell did
However,
Billy go?
remember, Adam, when you shot Billy, he didn't transform into a mimic. He was just a shot boy.
Yeah, he
So,
whipped it. He did a 180
there
and
was-
shanked my ass.
There was a real Billy.
I'll bet he's just hiding in a corner.
where did he
crying or something.
go?
We'll find him later.
Where did Billy go?
I want to go find Billy
Wait a minute.
after this.
Did we have Billy when we used Time Amulet?
Doesn't matter. All right,
What?
what happens
did-
now? Adam, you do 180 and what?
I'm not using
Adam-
a spell because last time I used a spell, he whipped it around and turned it into women. So
Yeah,
I'm
but that
gonna
was
use my
because
quarter
of the roses. There's no magical roses in this room, is there?
No, not in this room.
staff.
Exactly.
Still, I'm not gonna test the spell because he can still mimic the spell. So I'm gonna use
No,
my
we
quarter
can't.
staff.
What do you? Whatever. Fine. Do whatever you want. I don't care.
It does more damage. Whatever. All right.
Okay,
So weapon attack +3 to hit, reach 5 feet, 1 target, hit 1d8. All right. So what do I gotta roll? I gotta roll higher than a d8.
Whoa, do you need to roll? Is this a spell
You
or
need
what,
to-
what are you doing?
It's a melee attack, quarter staff.
Okay, so you need to roll a
Roll
d20 first to see if
D20.
you actually hit him.
Okay, rolling 16.
16, that's a hit.
Alright, rolling for damage. I get 16 again.
Well, you gotta roll
16 what?
d8.
16.
You have to roll the
Roll a
d8.
d8.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Adam says he's played this game before.
Got a 3.
3 damage.
Woo!
So you kind of like
Plus 3
jab
on,
him.
plus 3 on hit,
you-
so 6.
Okay,
Can I
so
attack?
wait. Okay. Almost. So Adam's jabbing his course into the side of the mimic, and it flinches, and it kind of like does that thing where like if you hit your side and you kind of like put your other side out, you know, and you're like ow, you know, fucking that's painful. And then Inferno, raged with being betrayed, charges in for an attack.
For know
Exactly.
your move.
No, he's in the corner just healing.
Roll a d20.
Oh my goodness.
Rolling. It's 11.
It's 11.
Do you have anything to plus your attack? No, you have a
That's-
fire sword. Fuck, you have a fire sword. You hit him.
Yeah.
+3 to hit. Okay, now roll for damage, please. Is it a D8 or a D6? Is it a D8 or a D6?
Let me see. Thought it was a d8.
Is it a great sword or a long sword? It's a
It's a
D8.
long
I'm sorry. It's a D8. What? So what'd you get?
4.
A 4. Okay, so you got 4 damage. You slice the fire sword into him, dealing 4 damage. The mimic is weakened, and as the crowd is dispersing and running away from the throne room, the mimic,
On fire too.
doing as much recon as he has of Nomergard, he starts sprinting towards the back of the throne room, and he goes up to the miscolored wall portion of the wall that Adam spotted earlier, and he touches the wall with both hands, and he pushes it as the wall is pushed in on itself, and he's running into the wall, and he revealed a secret passage.
Follow
Okay,
him
follow him,
right
follow
now.
him, follow him,
Sprint
follow him,
after
follow
him.
him.
Go, go, go.
You are busting ass after this mimic, and you are running up a very well lit, torched stairwell. As you're running up, you see the mimic. It's bleeding, it's limping, it does not have much left in it, and it's running up these stairs, and it makes it, and it turns the little corner, and you guys are coming up these stairs, and you realize you are in the king's quarters. There's a small but nice bed, and many of golden and nice, like things that you'd see in a bedroom. You know, you have no windows though, and it's a lot of nice curtains and paintings, and you have 2 little statuettes of both kings. You see in the corner, you see Gurkly, and he's tied up and glued down in a chair, and you see Korbaz like sleeping at a door with lots of pens and pencils and paper scattered on the ground as if he's trying to figure out how he's going to save his nation. When Korbaz draws his weapon and sees the mimic.
I use cold breath. Let me use
Can we
cold breath on him and
inspect
freeze
the
him.
room?
I
Or is that a
mean,
bad idea?
I wouldn't do it yet, and there's not too much to inspect right now.
Can I
Okay.
use cold breath on him real quick?
Attack. Can I? Who's going first? Do we roll for
Yeah,
initiative?
roll for initiative now. Now you roll for initiative.
Okay, rolling. I gotta get a d20 out. Hold on. 13.
Okay. I got a 4. God damn it. Ferno, what'd you get?
What?
Roll for initiative. Roll a d20.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I'm so sorry. I'm basically asleep over here. Roll a d20.
Rolling.
Oh my god!
5.
I don't get any good rolls.
Adam goes first.
Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
Adam, you go first.
I use cold breath on the mimic.
Use cold breath on the mimic. Do you need to roll d20 for that, or does it just hit because it's a spell?
see. I need to roll a d6.
Okay, so yeah, roll for damage. And see if it does it.
Rolling 5.
5, fuck. Okay, yeah, you freeze that motherfucker in place, but
Thank
basically
God.
entirely, except his left arm, and
No!
except his left arm, and the mimic then reaches out to Korbaz, and he grabs Korbaz, and with his claws, he sinks his claws into Korbaz, dealing
Wait, is the Corvez the good guy or the bad guy?
Corbaz is
he's the
king.
Mad King. He's the Mad King.
The supposed Mad King, right?
Yeah, and he deals 6, and he deals 6 damage to Korbaz.
Is Corvez still alive?
Every single finger, there are 5 fingers on this mimic, goes through Korbaz's chest and then he throws him against his door, and the door's spell is broken as the lock is broken, and the door can now be opened, but Korbaz lays there, bleeding profusely from his chest, unable to stand up.
Okay, is there any way that we can
I have a breath.
grab
Okay,
Corvez?
I have a reach.
No, Adam, it's not your turn.
Oh,
It's
you're right.
it's Caleb's. It's a Caleb's turn for this.
Okay, I am assuming if I were to hit the mimic one more time with a good hit, would it kill him?
Maybe.
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 Okay, I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna use rage, then attack him so I can get +2 damage. Okay.
Okay, you do that.
Attack with my great sword. I get roll a d20 and I got a 17.
Yeah, you hit him.
Roll d12. I got a 6. My d12 +2.
You take your great axe and you chop it right in between on the neck and the shoulder blade of this mimic, and you slice into him, and he wails in pain and he falls to the ground. He's barely clinging on to life, but with his final mimic breath, he says, "I will kill my father," as he reaches out to lunge towards Inferno and stab Inferno. But just then you see behind him Corbaz. He's not dead yet. He lunges into the mimic and he stabs the mimic in the neck, killing him before he can stab Inferno. But with the mimic's final dying maneuver, he slashes Corbaz's neck, and he's bleeding out. But the mimic has died.
Alright, is there any way that we can save Dude Man? Corvaz.
You go over to Corbaz. He says, "Heroes, I've done all I can for my people.
What?
Thank you.
Yeah, we know.
Thank you for saving Nomergard from this mimic. I take this and get Gimli out of that chair. It seems I was wrong. He wasn't a mimic after all. Thank you. Take this key as well. You go under my bed and you have earned it. My hat of wizardry. You can summon some powers of Nomergard. Use whatever you need. You've done this nation great favor that will never be able to be repaid."
Yo, you mind stop monologuing so we can give you a minor, potion? Minor healing potion? Will that do anything to save him?
I can use a spell on him and give him 8 health.
You can try to do that.
Do it.
What do I need? I need to roll a d8. Give me 1 second. 8. Oop. Rolling 6.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Oh my god, it's not a no.
Oh, seriously?
So he dies?
Yeah, no, he passes out with a smile on his face, thinking he did a goddamn good job.
Well, he did a great job. He killed the freaking mimic finally. I think it was a nightmare.
Okay,
and then you hear from the side of the room.
Alright, Adam, go get the sorcerer thing. I'm gonna go over to this guy.
Let me get the hat.
Caleb, using his just unbridled amazing strength because he's still in rage and has not gone out of rage yet, he breaks the easy bindings and he uses the thing that Corbaz gave him, and he gets the glue out of him, and Gurkley says, "Oh, thank God, I was getting cramped in there. Jesus Christ.
I didn't want to release
Fucking
him.
frick." Oh, what? Oh, fuck. Okay,
No,
never mind.
I just
All
wanted
that
to
shit
walk
never
over
happened
to
yet.
him.
Okay, that shit never happened. No, never. That shit hasn't happened yet. Never mind.
Okay.
Caleb walks over.
From using my great detective skills, I know that you were the one who let the mimic in here. Is that correct?
So what? Oh wait, well, actually, never mind.
Can I rip this shit off his face?
Yeah, you do that.
Fucking great, great fucking shit.
Oh, you. Yeah. So what if I did? Why would that matter?
So what? You killed the king, basically. That's what. So what?
You killed your own king. You killed your own people. But for what?
Yeah,
for what purpose? For what purpose?
Oh, heroes. Oh, heroes. The mimic has killed the Mad King Corbaz, and the heroes have saved the day and killed the mimic under the great leadership of the great King Gurkley. What more could I ask for? Few deaths and few missteps along the way, but you're the heroes, and I am the great king again.
He's still tied up,
Are you
right?
sure about that?
Oh yeah, he's very
he's
much
still
so
tied
tied
up?
up.
Can I
Yeah, I shoot
Adam,
him with
play,
my
are you
crossbow.
sure about that?
I shoot him with my crossbow in the face.
Remember what happened last time, you cunt?
Yeah, but he's tied up, so I don't care.
Okay,
killed
Adam
the
rolled it. Yeah, Adam rolled D20.
We
'cause
can't
I don't
ask him
see-
any more questions?
Yeah, well, you can very much so ask him any more questions. Adam's over here fucking getting his crossbow ready.
Oh, okay.
You have a minute, and then I shoot him. Ask away.
Okay, first, do you know how to use the sorcerer's hat? And if so, how do we use it?
Like I'm gonna tell you.
Or,
Fucking
alright,
idiot.
you know what? Time decreased to 30 seconds.
Either
better start
you
talking.
you tell us how to use it, or it's your life.
Oh well, you're gonna kill me anyway. Don't play me as a fool. I'm
That's
great
not-
King
That's not
Berkeley.
true. I was
Nah.
told, but you know what? If you talk, I will consider not shooting you.
Then again, yes, this kingdom does need a king, whether he's mad or not.
You know what? There's so many other people that can rule better than him. Trust me.
Billy could be the new king. Hell.
Exactly.
So fools.
So what is it? So
You
what
gonna
is
kill
it, your
me
life?
either way?
We're not gonna kill you either way. 'cause
Depends on
obviously-
your decision.
Yeah, exactly. Make a choice.
Fine. I'm not gonna tell you how to use the hat. However, I will tell you who can. Don
How-
John Raskin.
Huh?
And that's all I will say.
How
Alright, you
about
can
we
kill
give
him.
you the cryovein? How about we give him the cryovein?
I knew it, you sons of bitches. Hit me with your worst. Slay me down as great King Gurkly, the great king that ruled through Nomengard.
Caleb, put your butt in his face first.
Why are you pleasing him? The fuck?
Oh,
Give him the
well,
lap
then-
dance.
yeah, I'm rolling a d20.
I was gonna see if Adam gets a 1 or a 2 to see if he misses.
15.
Okay, yeah, you shoot a crossbow bolt point blank right between his eyes.
Straight between the eyes, thank you.
Okay, he slumps over and dies, the blood rushing from his forehead like it looks like an amazing zombie kill from
we
The
search his
Last
body?
of Us.
Yeah, search that
Thank-
ass.
Caleb, I fucking love you. You search his body, and you find the third and final secret treasure of Nomengard. You find the Great King Gurkly's wand of pyrotechnics.
Ooh, fire.
Wand of pyrotechnics, eh?
Yep.
Damn, that sounds pretty dopage.
Fire.
Yep. Okay.
It is
Okay,
fire,
we
Caleb,
now
good
have wand of pyro.
job. We have the amulet, we have the wand, and we have the book.
technics. Trust me, I've
So
been
we
writing
have-
everything down.
Okay, so now we just need to get
And
the
we
magical
got the
hat and
magical
bring it
hat.
back to Wormengarder.
You already
Oh, yeah,
got
we
the
have
magical hat.
Well,
Yeah,
let's go
well, you
tell
have to
the
get, you have to get, yeah, you guys got it from the lockbox, so you're good. You guys walk
Well-
out, which way are you guys walking out?
Let's go tell the gnomes that both
Yeah,
the
let's
kings
go
and
back to
successors
the
are
gnomes
dead.
and announce what is. Tell them
Let's
what happened.
explain everything. Yeah. I feel like leaving them
You
high
wa-
and dry is a douche thing to do.
You walk back to the gnomes and you tell them exactly what happened. No, I'm sorry. What do you tell? Do you tell them exactly what happened, or do you spice up the story a bit? You know,
To
do you
make
try
us
to-
look
do you-
fucking more
good.
awesome.
Make us look good. Yeah.
Okay, well, like, I mean, do you spin the story in Gurkly's favor to make everybody think that he was a great king?
No,
or
we
do you
gotta
expose him
spin
for
it
what he
in
was?
the other guy's favor.
Use, use persuasion. Roll a persuasion check to see if they all believe you.
Okay, hold up. Fuck. Somebody else do that with good persuasion, because I only have +1 on that.
Inferno, do you have good persuasion?
Does anybody
I
have
have
good
good
persuasion? You sure?
I'm testing Inferno. I think he's asleep. I think Inferno's asleep.
Yeah.
Oh well. I guess I'm a shitty DM tonight, boys. Whatever.
Nah, it's just we're doing it late at night, that's all.
It's not even that late.
Well, for me it is. Just my persuasion.
Persuasion, go to skills.
I'm under skills, I don't see it. I don't have any persuasion, I have intimidation. That's it.
Fine, I
Oh,
have
bro.
persuasion, so I guess I'll try to persuade. I'll roll for persuasion. I got a 6 plus 1, so 7. God damn it.
7. Alright, well.
You guys tell them the story, but they just refuse to believe the story that great King Gurkly, of all people, let in the mimic. Pish posh to that adventurers, and they all start laughing and clinking their cards together, and they all start
back my crossbow.
Well, at least they're happy.
They start singing, and they raise up Dabbledob and Fibblestip as the new kings of Nomergard. And they all start cheering and having a little bardic celebration. You guys are invited to stay if you want.
Nah, let's just go back.
Can we like stay there overnight?
Oh yeah.
You guys want to do that? We can do that.
Yeah, sure. Inferno, do you want to do that?
Inferno's fucking asleep.
Sucks.
Yeah, let's
My
just
bad, guys. I
stay
guess
the
I'm
night
a boring
there.
DM tonight.
Yeah, let's stay the night.
You're
for
not
the
a boring
party, why not?
DM. Trust us.
You're not, honestly. This was actually a pretty good finish.
Sleepy boy. Okay, you guys stay the night there. You guys are drinking and celebrating the
Wait
two
a
new
minute,
adventures.
What the hell happened to Billy?
We'll
Kingship.
go find him tomorrow.
As you guys are drinking and celebrating, you hear a panic scream from the treasury.
Oh god. Go search, investigate.
Let's go to the treasury.
You guys are running. You all are running towards the treasury, weapons at hand. You all bust into the treasury. You kick down the door, and you see a poor mother, poor old fucking Factor, poor old Miss Factor. She's leaning over a barrel, the barrel that Caleb shook, but unfortunately he didn't have enough investigation to search inside the barrel. He looks inside the barrel of the treasury and finds the decapitated and ripped to shred head of the poor boy Billy.
No!
Who was shoved into the
No!
barrel by the mimic.
Caleb, you killed Billy! What the hell?
I didn't kill Billy.
Yes, you
He
did!
didn't-
You shook
he
the
wasn't able
barrel!
She wasn't able to find Billy. No, he didn't shake the barrel. Billy was dead and put into the barrel by the mimic.
Ah, okay.
When Billy ran ahead of Inferno, the mimic was already in there, and it killed. And because the mimic was Inferno, Billy thought Inferno just got ahead of him for some reason, and so it allowed the mimic to kill Billy, take his shape, and pretend to be him, knowing all. And how did he know all
Inferno's gonna
this?
be so upset.
How did Billy know all the gnome knowledge about the artifacts and stuff? It's
Yeah,
simple. It's simple.
It wasn't
Billy
Billy.
is 6 years old. You guys went back in time to when he was first conceived. They were already talking about the mimic entering the place. The mimic had 6 years to investigate Nomergard and to learn all of the gnomish secrets. So he
Wow.
was able to know all these languages, so he was able to play a perfect gnome.
That's a horrible end to the night. Jesus, Nick.
Wow.
Come on.
Oh, it's not ended yet. You guys are still fucking in there. You see Factor crying over her dead child, though.
Walk over to her and comfort her.
Yeah, comfort.
Without letting her
you
know
com-
that it's us.
You. I can't believe I'm about to fucking do this shit. Jesus fucking Christ. You comfort her, and she. I'm really about to do this shit.
Yeah, you know what? This one happens when you're DM.
You comfort her, and Caleb and her lock eyes. They see into each other's soul. They see into each other's deep soul. Caleb sees the longingness of this empty mother, and Caleb brushes her hair away from her left ear. He grabs the back of her neck and leans in for a very hot lesbian kiss.
Oh, we're still winning,
Also,
that's right.
also in this instance, Caleb is black for all you liberal fans out there. It's a black lesbian right now.
Right, we need to use the sorcery hat tomorrow. We need to use the sorcery
And you
hat
do this.
and get our bodies back.
Yeah, but before you do this, Caleb and Factor run out of the room back to the crossbow room, which is her room, and they do some freaky shit with the crossbow. But going, Adam? You guys know what I'm
Yes.
You do hear
I
a lot of
just-
clanking of machines, and you just hear Caleb saying, Because remember, Caleb has. You guys still have your manly voices in these female bodies.
I literally I sit at the tavern and I just drink the night away. That's what I do.
Oh my
yeah.
fucking god.
Inferno, however, is mourning the loss of Billy, and because Inferno is a new character, I decided last night I was going to give him a character flaw. So his character flaw going forward in this campaign is his inability to trust any and every NPC you meet. He will have no trust in anybody. Even if they are chaotic good, Inferno will not be able to trust them from the betrayal of a 6-year-old boy that was massacred because of his gain.
So we
So,
need to get...
character flaws and character development, because I'm a good storyteller.
Hot.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, so you guys pass the day, and you guys stand on the ledge you guys came in, and you see the sun rising over Nomagard. You see the flowers in the distance; they're shining. The clouds in the sky are wispy as a signing of promise and a new day. And you see all of Nomagard light up and still cheering and celebrating the downfall of 6 years of torment and the hail of new kings. And they raise banners and have a big memorial service for the great Gurkly, their greatest king, and the failed remembrance of Korbaz, the Mad King. You see the glistening over the water of the sun and the beautiful rays in the distance. You see the flowers, the roses from the waterfall and the rope bridge. They're glistening with the light as you guys feel your bodies are changing back into the regular male human form, or not human, but the regular male forms. You guys are walking forwards back to Faladin. You guys have 2 days left to complete your task with Cryovane before he will come down and hunt you again. You guys are walking back to Faladin. You guys approach the town again. You guys come across Harbin Wester's home.
Alright, let's knock on his door.
Yeah, hi Harbin Wester, we got your stuff for you, you lack of bitch.
Ah, welcome back, you cunts.
You're welcome.
How's it going?
We got this wizardy hat.
We lost a child died
Shut
for
the
this.
fuck up. Are you talking about the Hat of Wizardry from Nomagard?
Yeah, that
Yes.
thing.
A child died for this. I hope it's worth it.
Oh, did you guys get anything else cool from there?
We
That was
got-
a cool fucking place.
Nothing
No,
that
we
you
got
want.
nothing.
You're
Just the
right, I
hat.
don't want anything else. I only want that hat. That
What's
hat
so special
means
about the
so-
hat?
It's mine!
No, it's
Those
not.
damn gnomes stole it from me in a goddamn poker match about 8 years ago, and then those cunts, they fucking enchanted it with some fucking weird charm that makes it so I can never wear it, and then they rule their goddamn kingdom with it just to fucking spite me, those bastards.
Yeah, just like
Alright,
fucking, like,
so
lost your
why
sleeve,
should
left
we give
your
it to you
yours.
if you cannot
Yeah,
wear it?
honestly.
I will pay you 25 gold for it. It's sentimental. My
No,
wife gave
You
it to me as our
see,
10th
we
anniversary.
overheard that we should not give it
You
to
would
you,
pay-
and that it is priceless to you.
Because it's mine, and they won it in a false rigged poker match because
Is
everybody
that really
believed
what
that
happened?
because everybody believed that Great Gurmclee was such a cool guy, and he basically stole it from me. So it's justified because of Gurmclee's mistakes that I get that hat back. That bastard, when I get out of here, he'll never see the light of day again. And I cannot wait to bust a beer with good Corbaz.
They're both dead.
Haha,
What?
Kolbaz died.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Say
they're both
psych right
dead.
now.
The mimic
Say psych
killed
right now.
Kolbaz,
a
and it was
mimic,
very,
there was a
very
mimic.
saddening.
Yeah, there was a mimic in their castle, and they both got deaded.
Say psych right now.
No,
He said oof.
but he said oofaloof. We will.
So, you self-proclaimed adventurers, in the not even 10-day you've been here, have managed to make things worse with my ex, strike an impossible bargain with the Cryovane dragon that is fucking terrorizing all of the Sword Coast,
How do you
How do
know
we know
about
And
that?
you have managed to kill one of my old, because you fucking told them day one.
Did we?
Yes. Anyway, and you have managed to kill one of my longtime best friends.
Well, we
It
didn't
wasn't
kill him.
our
He just got
fault.
killed.
We didn't kill
You
him.
got him
Yeah.
killed.
We did not get him killed. If anything, we nearly saved him.
Yeah,
I
he was
guarantee
on
But
you.
death.
Adam sucks at
You know what?
skill checks.
I tried my best to use a potion of healing on him. It didn't work. So don't blame me for that.
I'll give you $25 for that hat. That's
No.
a good remembering. You have to remember them by.
The least
We will
that
not
I'll give it to you
Take
is
25.
$1,000.
Yeah. Seeing as we literally went life and limb through this, got not only 2 kings killed, but also a child and a grieving mother, and our party member is scarred now with NPCs, this is worth more than 25 gold.
30.
I hate you.
Higher.
35.
Nothing
Higher.
below 200.
Yeah, I'm sorry, pal. 200 ain't gonna work. I can give you 32.
How much gold do you have?
It doesn't matter. 32 gold.
Caleb.
No, I say we just take it. It's ours.
Yeah, it's ours until you can give us more gold.
Wait, what? Okay, fine. 40.
Nope.
We are keeping it until you get more
45.
Nope.
50. Final offer.
Gold. Nope, that's final
Nope.
offer for us. We're booking.
Please. It's my final offer.
Why do you need it? What are you going to use it
Sentimental
for?
reasons.
Sentimental reasons. What are these sentimental reasons?
I want to remember my friend, my wife, and everything.
Caleb, we're not gonna give it to him.
Sorry, bud. You can go cry some other day.
Please, I can't give you any more money. The book won't allow it.
Really?
Caleb, what do you think?
I don't know. This could be of great use. Can we even use it?
Hmm.
Adam,
You know what, Caleb?
try using it real
I have an
quick.
idea. Yeah, let me try and use it.
Put the hat on. Equip the
I
hat.
put the hat on. I equip the hat. What happens?
What happens?
You poor.
Nick, what fucking
Adam.
happens?
Adam points out his hand at the ground, and he does some sorcerer magic, and he uses all of the magic from the hat. You see the clouds start conjuring towards Adam, and he uses all the power in the hat, and out comes of his hands, and onto the ground. It takes as much willpower as Adam has, and he conjures with the hat's power. He conjures a multitude of pancakes.
Hell
Oh my
yeah, I'm
fucking
keeping
god.
this. I'm
Sell it
keeping
to
the
him.
hat.
Sell it
No,
to him.
this is my hat. No, this is
No.
my hat.
Sell
my
it to
hat.
him. Sell it
Do
to
you guys
him.
remember Harbin Wester's weight?
This is my hat.
Sell it to him.
Harbin Wester.
Please, I could smell HMI out here.
If we give this hat to you, how much gold are you going to give us? Nothing.
can only
below
give us
50.
50. That's
I can
it.
give you.
It's a deal.
Yes. You guys
Wait,
crumple the hat. Oh,
wait.
okay.
Before we give it to you, I want to
Can we
do
have
one
some
more
food?
thing. Yeah, I want to make as many pancakes as we can carry.
Oh, fucking. By all means, brother.
My pancakes.
Yeah, you guys are making pancakes, and it's kind of outside his doorstep, so there's so many pancakes, some are slipping onto the door, and you see a really fat fingers are trying to under the door, and they're trying to grab at the pancakes.
Oh my god.
That fuck manages to get 3.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is retarded.
Just give him the goddamn hat. I want 50 gold.
Right.
You crumple
We'll
up
be
the
here
hat and you
for-
like kind of pull it down and you slide it under the door, and then per Harbin Wester fashion, he then slides a gold coin under the door 50 times. And it takes about 45 minutes as he loses track.
Oh, also, Harbin Wester, we know how to get into your house now, just so you know.
We do.
What?
Yeah, we do. Obviously, the same spell that was used on Harbin Westers was used at the Gnomengard, and we know how to get into that place, obviously through a secret door. So, if we ever want to
my
get in, we
God.
just gotta find a secret trap door.
Adam Big Brain,
That's not-
right?
Not really though, because
No.
that's not how you broke the fucking seal on the door.
That's not how we broke the seal. The seal is broken from the inside out, Adam. It's because
right,
the
it
mimic
was broken
threw Corvald or whatever.
Yeah, you are correct. So, if we ever do need to get in...
Adam over here trying to be smart, but then he realizes it's like 3 in the morning.
Hold on.
Shut up.
There is secret trapdoor. I figured it out.
Didn't even go through a trapdoor, you're through fucking a wall.
Exactly, it's a secret wall door, whatever. Anyway.
Jesus Christ. Okay. You guys leave Harbin Westers, and you guys go back to your room at the inn. You guys look out your window, and you guys, relax and take a load off all your adventurers. You guys are sitting, and you're relaxing, and
This day
you
was
look at
not
the-
worth 50 gold,
and,
Caleb.
and you look out the window, and you realize, and you're sitting there, and you're pondering yourselves, what is adventuring? Is it worth it, the lives that you lose? The poor people that are heroes that will never be recognized? The villains that will be recognized as heroes? Okay, shut the fuck up. I'm literally reading by text here, okay?
My character in game is already sleeping, Nick.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway,
I love
this is
you,
a,
but
this is
God damn
supposed
it.
to be a a big emotional moment for the story, okay?
Inferno's
God
not
damn
even
it.
here. He died.
I know Inferno's asleep, but this is supposed to be exposition for character
Alright.
plot lines, okay?
Alright, go ahead and finish. Go ahead.
God damn it. And you realize that how do people even perceive these heroes? Are these heroes of subject? Are they object? Are they of requisite? You don't know. Adam, as a sorcerer dragonborn, you don't really seem to care all too much. But a barbarian such as Caleb that has only known war-torn ways of all his life, and adventuring is all he knows, Caleb ponders this himself, as these moral decisions today of Corbaz will affect him for the future, seeing a really good king taking the fall for a bad rap, of everything going to shit right before his eyes. Caleb has now entered his character flaw for the rest of the story. Caleb will now have moral dilemmas in very high parts of situations. This is only the first of many big moral crises that you can feel will be coming on this journey, and your wits will be tested, and your morals will be quizzed. As the scene fades out, you have the characters looking out the window. Caleb is looking out the window. Inferno is dead. Adam's back on the shitter where he started this first quest, and it fades out as the town lights are slowly blown out, as the wind creeps up and it shuts your window blinds, and you see overhead a dragon flying over Faladin.
Alright, well.
Aw, shit.
Scene.
Here we go again.
Aw, shit. Here we go again.
Okay, and that was quest number 2 in the entirety of the quest of the Dragon of Icefire Peak. We have 8 more to go.
8 more.
So, episode 3, I honestly expected that only the last 30 minutes, but holy shit, we really got into it. I really appreciate that, guys. So, went longer than expected, which is always nice, because yeah, D&D is always fun. Rip Inferno, we will definitely fill him in off camera, get him up to
Poor
speed.
guy, Jesus.
Yep. Yeah, jeez, poor dude.
But yeah, Cool. Tomorrow we will, and so, oh yeah, one last thing as well. You all have leveled up again, so congratulations. You guys are now level 3. Please, in the off-camera time, level up your characters level 3. Inferno will level his up to 2. Do some research on your characters to do so appropriately as leveling up to level 3. You guys have one more starter quest to do after this. This is Dwarven Excavation. After that, you will get 3 new follow-up quests that will be immensely more difficult. And then, yep, and so keep in mind, just a friendly reminder, whenever you want to, you can go fight the dragon. Will you beat him?
No.
I don't know. The book recommends you do every single quest to beat him. However, you know, if you guys roll like a million 20s, it's a different story. So,
Yeah, no more lucky.
yep, that's gonna be it for today. Tune in maybe tomorrow or the next day or whenever we stream again for some more D&D. But I'm gonna go to bed, man. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Alright, good night, guys.
And that's the stream.